Shalom's Fanisha. Welcome again to the ride. We're in our squash bed right now. Well, kinda. Well, it is a squash bed, but this is also my surplus bed. Like right here, we have some surplus peppers. Right here, we have some squashes. We have, I have no clue what those are. I don't know. Those are maybe a zucchini. They might be a squash. I'm not sure. These are a type of melon right here. And then I have more surplus peppers. Yes, I do understand that my melons are probably going to grow into my surplus peppers, but I'm running out of space. I use up all of my garden space. This is just one of my garden. This is my surplus garden. I don't grow any greens in this garden. It's cayenne peppers. They're beautiful. I don't grow any greens in this garden. This is just what was supposed to be just for squashes. The sisters right now, because I've been asked the question how many times, what kind of firearm do they carry? What would be good for my wife? So I'll tell you what mine use. These peppers. No, these are not bell peppers, these are a hot pepper. I like them. Well, kind of hot. It's supposed to be a hot pepper. And as you can see, the squashes everywhere. Some of these plants have died off. Some. Hey, do. You can see all the squashes in here. We have gray giant zucchini squashes. We have yellow zucchini squashes. See, those are different than, say, that right there, which is a summer squash. Yeah, the sisters are already confiscating my squashes. Look at that. That's all they ever do. They just come out here and take the squashes and run. And we have 70 more squashes that we're about to put out here because some of them are dying off and they've ran their course. We've also got spaghetti squashes. Right there, right there, right there. So we got, this is our squash bed. And people ask, how do you get rid of the squash bugs? Well, they actually come out here and pick them. Do you have any in there?
Yes, Master. There's in that one and the other one.
You probably won't be. You might be able to see some in there, like right there in the front. That big thing right there. That's a squash bug. They actually come out and pick these out a couple times a. What was that?
And the eggs.
And the eggs. And the eggs. A couple times a week. They'll come out here, bring their children out here, and they'll go through and pick them all off. But what kind of firearm? Just want y'all to see. It's going well. The squashes are doing well. We've been eating squash. We probably, 2 or 3 squashes a day?
Yes, Master.
Ate 2 or 3 squashes a day. And as you can see, we're not going to run out of squashes. Lydia said we can can these squashes, and she's my canning expert. So she's going to be canning a lot of this. We've already been blanching green beans, and see the okra is doing well. So we're going to have a nice supply of okra. We have some more there, over there. Oh, there's too much shade over there. So I'm going to have to take down a tree, which I don't want to. But it is what it is. Well, anyways, what kind of firearm do they carry? That was the question.
What kind of firearm?
Yes.
A Taurus G2C.
They carry a Taurus G2C. So
9mm.
that's the Taurus G2C. That's on Lydia's hip. Put your gun up on my hip. When I dip you, okay. I'll stop. There's Ebenezer, and there's Tanisha's. And I get the Taurus G2C for them. It's one they can handle. Is it comfortable?
Yes.
Comfortable to shoot?
Yes, Master.
They say it's comfortable to shoot. 9mm. You see some of them have the extended mag in. Some of them carry just a standard mag. You can buy the mags at Pro Mag, and I haven't had any problems with it. I did have to do some spring adjustments on the mag and on the oil it, stuff like that. But it fires well. But the reason why I use the same gun is because if anything bad ever happened, they all can exchange mags if they have to, because they keep one, and then there's one on the belt. And they say it's very comfortable because of the belt that they have. I bought them all the same belt. It's a waistband belt. There's also a pocket. Let's see. There's a pocket they want to put, you know, she's got her chapstick. For some reason, it doesn't matter where women go. They all, is that chapstick?
No.
Oh, it's peppermint oil, okay. It's the same thing. It's an oil. They never are chapped. Okay, I'm just saying. Anyways, so they carry, thank you all.
You're welcome.
So they carry that, you know, it's easy for them to exchange mags. If a situation ever happened, they can always exchange mags. Also, you want to make sure that they're proficient in them. They know how to clean them. They know how to operate it. And you should have a security protocol for your homestead if something were to ever happen. It can't just be, hey, I bought them guns and here y'all are, and hey, go stand in line and shoot. Do they know your protocol for your household, for a security plan? Do they know where to operate, where to go, who gets the children, who, you know, goes to the front door, who guards the front door? Do you have a protocol for that, or is it just everybody grab their gun and everybody run around, you know, waving their hands in the air because there's no system that you have? People ask, what do I carry here on the homestead? I carry my Springfield XD in 40, and I like it. You know, it's Gen 1. It's the first generation. A lot of people, you know, like the newer firearms. I'm the type of person that once I get used to something, I just want to keep that. I train on it. I know how to operate it. I'm just comfortable with it. They also each have their own rifles. We're not going into that. Those are their pistols. And we actually spend more time eliminating 4-footed or slithering pests that could be a danger to the homestead, the chickens, the children, anything like that. We haven't had any problems out here. So outside of the animals. So, but yeah, so that answers the question. That's why I have that system. Some people like revolvers for their wives, and they say they like revolvers because revolvers are easier. You pick it up, you know, depending on whether you pull the hammer back, and then you can fire. I prefer semi-auto. I prefer them to have the capacity. If you train with them and they train with it, and you teach them, you know, husbands, our jobs are to teach our wives. That's our job. If you teach them, they'll be proficient in it. And you won't have to worry, per se. You won't have to worry. So anyways, I hope that's helpful. Again, that's the Taurus G2C. There are a lot of other firearms that are smaller. There are a lot of firearms, you know, a lot of people like the Sky pistol. You can get it in beautiful, you know, cute colors, pink and purples. And, you know, some people like the 22s, Phoenix Arms 22. Or some people like the Beretta Tomcat, which is a 32. I don't like the 32 round. I like, for me, my 40. For them, the 9. Some people like the 45 for the. I know a lot of men like the 45. That's a great round. I just prefer the 40. I have my reasons why I like the 40. Some people like 38 Special, 357, 380. I mean, all of them are great defense rounds. Even the 22 is a great defense round. Is there something better? Yes. But if that's all you could get, that's all you can get yourself, you know, in your hand, then get what you can get. But this is not the time right now I'm in to be playing. It's not the time right now for us to be lollygagging. We got to get our families together. And you have to have order. And if you can't trust to put a firearm in the hand of your wife to protect you, you may want to question, what are you doing with her? And it's your job to train, to make sure it's comfortable. You know, they handle the children, as you saw, and they can have a firearm on their hip at all times. And they work with the firearm daily. Every single day they have that thing on their hip. Yeah. So I hope that's helpful. Bless y'all. I got to get back to work. Today's a 2-video day, so I'm going to post this one probably later tonight or later in the day. Yeah. Bless y'all. Shalom.